Hi, this is Laveena Pinto here with you and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the reasons why employees quit their job. Now this topic came to my mind because I have quit my job 2 to 3 times recently, like in past 3 years, and I see many of my colleagues doing it and my friends doing it as well. Now there are different reasons for different people because of various situations, various conditions, and maybe the company is also part responsible for it. So there are different reasons why people quit their jobs. While some have been working for a long time, while some have just joined, and there are their own reasons, they have their own justifications for what they're doing. So then I decided that okay, maybe this is a good topic, to pick up all those relevant info from each of them and make a content, so that I have a content for my YouTube channel. So today let's go and further discuss what are the reasons that we come across commonly why people quit their job, employees quit their job. So let's get started. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and show me your love and support, and let's get started here. First point is maybe because of the financial growth. Now if you have joined recently, like within 1 year or something like that, if you're quitting, it is mostly because you want to look for better financial growth in your salary packages. Normally what happens is we start to feel that we are underpaid, or we deserve much better, and if you are young, you are totally eligible to do all this in a much easier manner. It's not that the older people cannot do it, but when you're young, you have better options to do it, and it's much easier for you to keep jumping into different jobs or designations or positions or something like that. So one of the main reason would be the financial growth. Second reason will be no growth, no much growth. Now for example, if you have joined as a clerical job, or if you joined as an admin, and if you're doing that same job for years and years and years, and you don't see any kind of challenging thing coming to your desk, you tend to feel that you need to change, because that is the time you feel lethargic, or you feel tired, and you feel that you're not happy with what you're doing. So you need to get that little bit of kick that you need, is that you will get only when you step out of that position and do something else. So second reason from my perspective would be the growth. The next point is career advancement. Now in terms of this one, when my friend was in accounts, she was practicing her CA exams. She was giving her examinations for CA. Now the thing is that when she finished her exam and she passed in her exams, it was very clear that she was an CA, and she's not the person who's going to do that basic job what she was doing. Now this job what she was doing was just for getting her knowledge and experience. Now as soon as she got her CA clear, she applied for better positions, based on her designation, she was eligible for getting better positions in much bigger companies than she was working. So basically for career advancement is another point. Next point is lack of management connection. Now in terms of managers are the people who are going to take care of their staff. Now if those people do not show any kind of they don't give any kind of positive feedback, or they don't support their team members, or they do not stand by for the team when they need it, and when the team members are just doing the work and doing, and there is no appreciations, no better positive motivation. If there is no such thing happening within the department or the company, then obviously the person who's working will literally feel that they are being the slaves of the company. So that is one of the time when people think that yes, it's time to move around and find out something else for them, and that's one reason why people quit as well. One of my friend quit the job because they were relocating. Since we live in UAE, Dubai, and here we are not going to be here for the rest of our life unless things change or whatever. But when her husband got a job back in Canada, they decided to move from here. So that is one of the reason. Relocating is another reason why people normally quit, for better growth, for better life, settling themselves. Like normally people cannot settle here because you cannot have your own houses or whatever the reasons are, and in Canada or going back to the hometown, those are because of some of the reasons why people normally quit as well. A better work-life balance. Now this is one of the not very common, which people normally want to have this, but not everybody can have it because of the various reasons, like the financial conditions or the kids growing up. So there are a lot of reasons why people normally don't get to do, but people like me who did this, took this step, of resigning from the job where I was earning a very good package and I had a stability in my job where I was working. I left it because I wanted to have another part of my life, that is I wanted to be a housewife. So having that work-life balance is sometimes difficult. Of course I did have my freedom and independence and everything, but still you are missing out on some things, because from my college time till the time I resigned from there, I've been continuously working. I never took any breaks, and when I felt that yes, I can take a break now, I can be off for some days and do nothing kind of thing, I just wanted that ways. So that's when I realized and I took a break. So resigning is not always for the bad things, it's also for the good for yourself also. When you think about yourself, you are okay to do it and you can be doing it, then normally people do that also. So work-life balance can be another reason, and I'm the example of it. Self-respect. Now, I don't think anybody on this earth would be like, you can keep abusing me, keep torturing me, keep telling me, and I'm going to listen and stay to you. It doesn't happen all the time. Yes, of course, there are many people who go through this state of that torture kind of thing, but because they have lot of responsibilities and maybe they are the single bread earners for the house, so because of that people stick to the job. But then there are people like me who cannot handle that kind of like disrespecting or that kind of mental torture, because some point of time you like, okay, maybe if this would have happened in the initial stages, maybe I wouldn't know that much, but now when I'm come to a stage where I can take some steps for myself, I cannot handle that kind of disrespect for myself, so basically having that self-respect is very important, whether it is in your work, whether it is your job, whether you're talking to somebody, whether it is in a relationship. So basically self-respect can be a reason why people quit as well, which I did it once in my lifetime now, I can say. So the last point on my list is office politics. Now, no appreciation is one thing, no motivation is another thing, but then the dirty politics that keeps happening, that includes the partiality or backbiting or any other kind of dirty things that keep happening in the office, are also cause for some staff why they leave the jobs, because there is something like it builds an unhappy environment, or a lot of negativity is built in that area, and you don't find yourself happy doing what you're doing. So this is one of the another reason why people normally quit their jobs. Apart from the reasons mentioned, my 8 points, there are a lot many other reasons as well which I've come across. One of them may be being the health issues. Second is loneliness, because normally husband stays here, family stays back somewhere else, and that loneliness literally tortures them, because it not only builds up expenses, but then the distance also kills them. Apart from that, starting your own business. Next is if you're not staying in your hometown, you're staying somewhere else, like where I'm staying in Dubai, but my hometown is in India. So instead of going at the old age, when you are in a stage where you're not able to do much of things, it might as well quit now and go. So thinking of such kind of thoughts also make people quit their jobs. The reasons can be any number, but I would think that HRs or the departmental managers, whoever is responsible for the person who's quitting, to talk to them, understand and see if they can help them. Because the situations, like in my case, when I quit my job, I can say I was very happy that the HR took that initiative to talk to me, understand what made me really do it, because I have been a good staff, good employee, a responsible, punctual, I have all those good things, but what made me quit the job was something that I liked when HR spoke to me about it. I could be open enough to speak and discuss. It's not that the things would change immediately, but maybe if there is an action required to take, they could think about it. If I was suggesting something good, they can make a note of it. Maybe at some point of time, if they have to make the changes, they can do it. So I would also think that the employee should take up and speak when there is an opportunity given to them. Especially most of the companies have this exit interview process. Also, same time, HRs or the managers should talk to the staff before accepting the resignation, so that if there is even 1% of the chance to keep them, it would be the good option. Secondly, I think most of the time managers and all, when their staff gives the resignation, that's the time they think about increment rather than waiting for the last minute. If you feel that a person is really giving their 100% and they're really asset to the company, I think company should should think about it. Now, having said all these are some of the points and thoughts that have come to my mind based on my experiences, based on my conversation with my friends and everybody. I hope you like this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, like, share and comment. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. This is Laveena signing off. Thank you so much.